Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, man, coffee on, coffee strong. I tell you what Jeff Bates does. Hope your coffee's good as mine. Well, man, here in the South, we finally got some rain coming in from that hurricane. I'm here in Carolina, and we've had like 2 weeks of, since the 4th, every day's been above 100. And the air conditioner's blowing just everything they can blow. And power bills are sky high. Of course, the power companies. Like in July, August, the hottest time of the year, they're gonna add dividends to the bill. For you to pay. Kind of curious to see how much it's gonna involve with the regular customers being us. How much more we're gonna have to pay when we had them data centers put in. Think about that. So anyway, I'm so glad to see some rain. It's like 80 some degrees outside, man. I'm loving it. I can get outside and do things. And my big thing, like during the fall, was I love to do my catfishing. I may do some sheephead fishing. I'll probably go to the beach at least one time before it gets too cool and fish off the pier a little bit. But getting my boat ready. Went out and jacked it up and turned my wheels. I like to do that to check my wheel bearings. Jack it up and turn the tire. Make sure there ain't no weird, unusual noises, no squeaks or chatter. Make sure they're not loose. And mine appear to be good so far. I put some grease in them, and the tire's on it about 3 years old. So I'm gonna go ahead and order some new tires. Put some new tires on it. I got a Yamaha 25 4-stroke. Go ahead and change the oil in that. Every so often, every few years, I'll change the water pump. Every year, I change the fuel pump. Ran into an issue where I just straight up ordered a brand new carburetor and put on there. So what I did on these Yamahas, I don't know why, but cleaned the carb on it, cleaned the jets, put the jets back in, cleaned it. It would fire up, but when you put it in gear, it would shut off. Somehow or another, there was a clog in there I couldn't get out, and I don't know why. What I like to do is take a small pot and put lemon juice in it and bring it up almost to boil, and that lemon juice eats all the crud and stuff out of it. But it would crank, but once you put it in the gear, it shut off. And I cleaned them several times, done the same thing. So I said, you know what, the heck with it. And it wasn't very expensive, about 60 or 70 bucks. I just ordered a new carburetor. Got here, put it on there. It runs just fine now. So certain motors have certain pet peeves, and that was the Yamaha, the 25. And I tried to go the other route where you put a different set of jets in it and it would work. Nah. What happened was I'd get out there on the river, and once it get to going pretty good, it would just shut off. And I was thinking, yeah, those jets are messing with the timing of it. So I just went ahead and ordered a new carburetor and put it on there. I've got to carry it to the lake and run it. Make sure it don't shut off or anything like that. But it should be good to go. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Like I say, I put different jets in it. That was a recommendation on what I got off a YouTube video that told me to try different jets, and they worked, but the motor would just shut off for no reason, and then I'd have to let it sit, and then finally I got it on and then got back to the boat ramp. But it's not something you want to get out there to fish and you can't get back. But I always have a trolling motor with me on the boat. So let's see what else. I have a John boat. So I go with a trailer. I may repaint the trailer. It hardly ever goes to salt water because the salt will eat the trailer. unless it's galvanized. I'll get me some of that rivet solution and go over to John boat where the rivets are. I always like to keep it coated, especially up under and around the back, because I re-glass the back. I like to keep a good coating on it. So, and get my catfish gear ready, and make sure I got plenty of skipjack. That's the best fishing bait. So the river's right down the road from the house. So then I got a couple of lakes, I can go to. I might go to. I want to carry the lake walking mall and try that out. But that's the plan. My thing is making sure those rotors and the bearings are okay, because that's something that'll sneak up on you. You pulling the boat down the road and then things lock up on you. So, but it's always good to have a kit with you in the truck in case one goes out. You can change it out right quick. So that's the plan. I'm just so glad that it ain't 110 no more. So, but I'm retired. I got the time, so put my time into that. And it's hard to go out there and get any work done and it raining, because I don't have a shelter just yet. But I'm thinking about either ordering me one or building me one. That way I can park the boat up under, but I keep it covered with a cover. So that is the plan, y'all, man. Hey, thanks for joining and watching, man. Hey, have a good one.